Hi, everybody. This is Miss Experience here again. And yes, I'm at work on the clock, but I was thinking that I wanted to say something. So if I want to say something, guess what? I'm going to say something. All right. So, first of all, I want to say that my Tyler broke my glasses. So I only have one kickstand, but guess what? It's all good. Okay. Don't judge me. I have a baby, all right? She's 3. Y'all know they don't have no chill. If you have any toddlers, you know they don't care about nothing and nobody but themselves. Little mini narcissists. All right, so anyway. All right, so today's video is going to be about taking your power back. So, I know, because I hate to say everybody, because everybody doesn't go through the same things or handle pain the same way or handle stress the same way. Everybody's a little bit different. But I will say this: the narcissist is kind of like a mirror of us, of our, basically, they mirror back to us like what our triggers are. And it's a good thing, but it's also bad because nobody wants to be hurt. Nobody wants to go through the type of pain that they experience when it comes to these people. Yes, I'm calling them people because I'm just not going to be calling them no demons, okay? I'm not going to do that. Do I believe they may have a demonic spirit somewhere? Yeah, of course I do, I think. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But anyway, a lot of us are dealing or have dealt with abandonment issues and rejection issues. By the way, I took down some notes. So, when they walk away from us, especially with no kind of explanation or no kind of heads up, that triggers something inside of us, especially when we're dealing with old childhood wounds that we have not dealt with. Taking your power back is important because it not only helps you heal from whatever the narcissist did, but it also will help you be prepared for whatever people will, unhealthy people that will possibly come into your life, whether it's at work, church, anywhere for that matter, or you will already have some experience on, red flags with your new relationship for you guys that are moving on, like myself. One of the things that you can do is try to notice what your triggers are. Try to go back to, maybe one of the first times that you remember being hurt. Think about what triggered it, what happened, how did it make you feel, and then you can kind of work from that. Like for me, I remember being, I can't really remember how old I was, but I might have been like maybe 9, 10, maybe 8. I'm not really sure. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to be a liar. But I remember being over my auntie's house on my father's side, and I remember waiting for my father to come, and he never showed up. And then when he did show up, I was crying and everything, and he tried to like give me a hug, and I didn't want him to touch me. I was like, don't touch me, dramatic. But anyway, I was waiting for him to come all day, and then of course, he showed up when he wanted to show up. But basically, I had abandonment issues with that, with the start right from there, because my dad, he wasn't really there for me. But I can identify that though. So him not being there for me, him not coming to pick me up when he said he was gonna come, me and my brother waiting for him all day long, our clothes packed for the weekend, and him not showing up. So of course that is the core of the abandonment, and feeling rejected and feeling like, wow, maybe he doesn't love me. He doesn't want to come get us. What did I do to him to make him not want to come? So next after that, um, I had a baby. I got pregnant when I was like 15 years old. And don't judge me, because what you do when the dark comes to the light, I was being a little sneaky thing. And by the way, I have a good mother. My mother worked hard, took care of me, and she also helped me take care of my baby. And by the way, this is off the record, but for you guys to want to judge, my baby that I had when I was 15, he is now a high school teacher, by the way, okay? Going to school for his master's degree, but he teaches biology for high school students in California. So, honey, I wipe I wipes the haters right off, okay? I would pop my collar if I had one, but thank God for, me and my mom working together as a team to, get that going. So don't judge me, okay? But I'll take all your criticism. Anyway, moving on. So anyway, I had a baby when I was 15 years old, and his dad walked away from me. And at 15 to 16 years old, how do you process something like that? Um how do you accept something like that? And honestly, you know, my dad started that pattern, but I think that right there is what did it for me. Because you have to think, at 15 and 16 years old, first of all, what do you know about being a mom, right? And then for somebody that you have a child with, and that bond and connection with, and they just walk away from you and leave you taking care of another little person, and you're just like, oh my God. So yeah, I think that is what really, really, really kicked it off for me. And after that, I really shut down. I didn't have feelings for nobody. It was easy for me to date and hey, cheat, do whatever I wanted to do at that young age. I was still a kid trying to process and trying to, find myself. And then in college, I had met someone, and oh my God, the codependency. Oh, can I cuss? Shit, yeah, that really got out of hand. Um, that guy was, oh my God, big narcissist, and still to this day he will up and call me out of the blue for some energy, and I would give it to him like a fool, but I just seen him as a friend. But it doesn't matter, because when someone is constantly lying to you, that's still taking your energy from you when you're sitting there listening to it. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I cut him off. So anyway, like I was saying, this stuff starts when we're young, but um, we suppress our feelings, and then you become basically a ticking time bomb, and it's like you don't really forget that stuff happened, but you jump from person to person to person looking for someone to save you, and hoping that, oh my God, I hope this one's different. I hope this one's different. Oh, this one's gonna make me happy. This one's gonna make me happy. And it also is kind of what the narcissist does, because he or she is looking for someone to fill that void inside. And that's why I said that sometimes they mirror us, because they are showing us the things that we need to basically work on within ourselves. Because it I can't stress it enough, that codependency. We become codependent on people to regulate how we are supposed to feel. We let them tell us how we were supposed to feel about ourselves. Maybe that didn't sound right, but I'll give you an example of what I'm trying to say, because I don't think that came out right. Um, they could be telling us all the things that we did wrong, flaws or whatever, and we look to them and believe them. Like, for example, my ex would criticize the way I dressed. Oh, why are you wearing ruffles? I'm so sick and tired of you wearing ruffles. And what I should have said was, okay, these are my clothes. If you don't like what I wear, then you can go find somebody else. But see, at that point, I was kind of not really broken, but I had it made up in my mind I was going to be single for the rest of my life. And then when this person came into my life and was showing me things or being that sweet talk or being that guy, I was like, oh my God, like this is a match made in heaven. Like this is perfection. I never would have thought that I would find someone like this, because he was everything. You know what I mean? But that shit was fake. I'm sorry, guys, for cursing. I'm sorry. I won't do it I won't do it no more. Okay, I'm sorry. Um, it was fake. You know what I mean? The first thing that he ever bought me was this big, huge bouquet of roses. It was like 2 dozen roses. Oh my God, for my birthday, in front of my family, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, oh my God." Then I think my birthday was like February the 23rd. Okay, before that, I had only been with him like a month, dating him a month. Valentine's Day, he gave me $100 for an iPhone. Red flag right there. Like, who in the world, you first meet someone and they give you $100 cash, after dating for only a month, to get an iPhone, to get a new phone? I mean, that could be considered generous, but that's also a red flag, because those kind of gifts like that, starting off big like that, those are the things that suck you in, suck you in, suck you in, and you're not even realizing that he's breaking down your boundaries so that you will be subjected to take the abuse that he dishes out. And that's exactly what happened. Started off awesome, but slowly but surely he started picking at me and picking at me, to the point where I lowered my defense. And then when that abuse started, it was hard for me to walk away. It was hard for me to walk away, because I knew how good it actually could be, and you continuously chase that high, just like a addict, just like a drug addict. I've never been high before, guys. I've never been high before. I never did drugs, but like I said, I work in addictions. I work in mental health, and they always tell me that it's nothing like that first initial high. Nothing like it. And you continuously chase it and chase it and chase it. And it's the same thing with people. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with people. You can be addicted to people. You can be addicted to food. You can be addicted to sex. You can be addicted to gambling. You could be addicted to anything. That dopamine rush. That's what we chase. That's what we crave. That dopamine rush. And that's exactly probably why the narcissist are jumping from person to person to person, because of that newness feel, that dopamine, that, you know what I mean, that oxytocin. I'm telling you, it's a rush. It's a rush, and that's what they're constantly chasing. They're constantly chasing it. But anyway, getting back. So yeah, so he's slowly, desensitizing me, um, you know, talking about my clothes, the way I dressed. And guess what I did like a fool? Changed it. Changed the way I dressed. Why? Why would I do that? This is how the clothes that make me comfortable. This is my hair. Oh, I used to love wearing hair weave, and oh, I look good. I was hot. Shit, you hear me? Couldn't tell me nothing. Met this guy. Oh, you shouldn't wear that weave. You shouldn't wear that ponytail. You change into a totally different person when you wear that hair weave and this, that, and the third. You know what he was doing? He knew I looked good. He knew I looked good, but he was breaking me down, and I didn't even realize what he was doing. How is it that I wore the hair weave when he met me, and I was looking good, right? But then when I got with him and he started noticing that I was willing to change and he could control me, that's when he started picking at me. And I start feeling like, if I change this, then he'll do this. No, the more you change yourself, the more you lose yourself, the more they control you, and the more abuse comes. That's what happens. So you have to take your power back. Okay? So one was noticing your triggers, okay? And knowing where they come from. Sorry, but this is deep. All right, so 2, facing your triggers and dealing with them, and feeling and understanding, okay, I have to deal with this. The only way that you're going to heal is if you can look within, go deep within, notice what's going on, and you have to change it. Because if you're looking for external validation, you're going to lose every single time. And I know y'all have noticed patterns. I start to notice patterns. of me getting with people and the same things kept happening over and over and over again. And I'm wondering, how in the world can all these people come into my life and be the same? You know why? Because I wasn't healed. I didn't heal myself. And I basically, um, you know, those things kept happening because that's what I was attracting, because I hadn't healed. I hadn't changed myself. We can't change things that's going on externally, but we can change the things that's going on internally. And and that's how you know when you're, you know, climbing up the ladder, because you don't look at things the same. And when you start to heal, people start to look different to you, because you're just like, they don't look the same to you. They don't look the same to you. Number 3 is open your heart to yourself. I always tell you guys to make sure you keep your heart open. I don't care who does something to you. I don't care what it is. That is not a goal for you to shut your heart down, because we cannot bleed on people that did not cut us. Okay? You can't become cold and hard, because what is that really going to do for you? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Stop suppressing feelings and emotions and deal with them. Feel them. Feel them. Feel them. Embody them. You know what I mean? Embody them. That's so ratchet. Embody them. Okay? Embody them. Oh, sorry about that. My phone's dying. But anyway, also to forgive yourself for allowing people to come into your life and mistreat you. Like I said, when I've said it in the prior video, when you were a child, I mean, that's out of your control. You know what I mean? But when you get older, be aware of those things that has happened to you and talk about it, speak about it. Don't let these people walk around thinking that they've got off scot-free with hurting you or violating you, molesting you or your children or whatever. Speak on it. Do what you need to do to heal. It's not fair for you to walk around broken and them walking around like everything is all good. Nah, no, that's not fair. That's not fair to you. And let me see. Oh yeah, understand too that we are here to learn and experience. This is not called a universe for nothing. My brother, by the way, he always tells me that the universe is a university, because we are here to learn and experience. So therefore, you have to understand that every time you go back to something that didn't suit you or wasn't beneficial to you, you're going to keep reliving that same cycle over and over again until you get your lesson, okay? You're going to keep getting burned by that person. You're going to keep getting hurt by that person until you get it. If a stove is hot, my brother is so wonderful, guys. I'm going to have to get him on this channel. When a stove is hot, you know what I mean? When you're going to keep putting your hand on the burner, you're going to keep touching it. Nah, when that stove is hot the first time, that should be your cue to walk away. Why would you want to keep getting burnt? Even if you touch the stove the second time and you got burnt, shouldn't something trigger to you and say, you know what, I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that again. But no, we don't do that. We continuously get burned by people and we keep continuing to go back. Why? Just like a toddler. You know how you tell your toddler, don't touch that. And I'm going to touch it anyway. And what happens? And let me get hurt every single time. But guess what? After a couple times of the same thing happening over and over again, they eventually stop. They stop. I don't know how many times it has to take for you, because everybody's pain tolerance is a little bit different. But me personally, I honestly had to touch that stove a few times before I got the point. But trust and believe, I got the point now. My hands got too many blisters. I'm tired of putting bandages on them over and over again for them to heal, and then for me to keep burning myself over and over again. I'm tired of it. And I hope you get tired of it too. 3, you should be working to becoming very, very happy and secure and whole inside, because once you do, you won't be afraid to walk away from people or let go of people, anything that don't suit you, situations, jobs, people, whatever it is. You won't be afraid to walk away if you're happy, whole, and secure. Work on that. It takes time to get there, but if you work on it and, you know, keep working and looking at yourself, you know, internally and not worrying about what's going on externally, you will get there. The next one is just loving you so much that your cup is overflowing, okay? And that is how you take your power back. A lot of us have been worried about what the narcissist is going to do, what the narcissist is going to say, what the narcissist is going to think, and what the narcissist is going to feel. I'm not trying to sound harsh, but my feelings towards my soon-to-be ex are like this. He didn't care about me when he was out here abusing me. You know what I mean? And I'm not even talking about just abuse in the home. I'm talking about abuse behind my back, smearing my name, talking bad about me, lying on me, accusing me of things that he know that he did, projecting his actions on me. He didn't care about me when he was giving me the silent treatment, when I was trying to discuss things with him, when I was trying to build with him, when I was trying to become one with him and try to troubleshoot our problems and come up with solutions. He didn't care about me when he was ignoring my feelings and he was ignoring my emotions. He didn't care about me when he was preparing to discard me and my children, or should I say me and our children, our family, our home. He didn't care about me when he was out here stacking his money and hiding money in bank accounts, and I'm spending my money. My money is going into the home, trying to feed the kids and make the home as comfortable as possible. He didn't care about me when he was out here cheating on me. Not necessarily cheating, having sex, but cheating emotionally, cheating financially, cheating spiritually, cheating with his family, leaving us hanging. He didn't care about us then. He didn't care when he was pretty much faking our entire relationship, acting like he was emotionally connected to us, and at the drop of a dime, when a piece of booty came, guess what he did? He threw us in the trash and left with a person that he didn't even know. Matter of fact, he didn't care about me when he sat up there and lied about, the future that we were supposed to have together. And we, as in me and you, we thought that stuff was real. We thought it was real. I remember closing the deal on our home and how happy we were, right? Oh, I was happy. Me and the children were happy. He was probably somewhere in La La Land thinking about when he was going to leave. The answer to all of those questions is no, he didn't care. He didn't care, right? So anyone that doesn't care about you, they don't deserve none, okay? None of your energy. And I'm big on energy. I'm a Pisces, y'all. I'm big on energy. And I'm going to tell you something. Like I said, it takes time to get to this point when you're over that hump. But the process of healing, it takes a long time. And even when you are healed, you think you're completely healed, the littlest thing can set you off. Because we remember things. We remember things. We remember things. And even things that you try to bury in the back of your head and in the back of your mind, the littlest thing can make that, come back up. It could be a song, it could be a person, it could be a name, it could be anything like that. So basically, we're just a bunch of hurt people out here trying to find our way. But you're not going to find your way when you're sitting here trying to get love from a broken person. Two broken people just are not going to make it, because that broken person is going to be sucking you dry, and you're going to be sucking them dry. That's why you have to do the internal work and heal within. And you have to hopefully attract someone that is going to basically be working on their healing as well, or if not healed, so you guys can build a beautiful bond together where no one is sucking the other person dry. And y'all are coming together to build something beautiful together as one. But yes, y'all, this is what was on my heart this morning, and I probably should get off of here and do some work. And I didn't even need my broken glasses. All right. But yes, if you ever want to ask me any questions, if you ever want to just get some advice, comments, or my email will be in the description. So if you like this video and if it did resonate with you and you can feel me, like and subscribe. Y'all are the coolest. And by the way, it is so not easy for me to get on here and record myself because some days I feel like, oh man, I don't know, it's hard to explain. You know, it's so many people that will be watching. I don't give a good god darn if it's 5 people, 10 people, 2 people, 1 person. It all makes a difference, but it also, it also help somebody. I just want, if I could reach just 1 person, that would make my day. But it's just me being able to, spread love and, spread awareness and also spread encouragement, share encouragement, because it takes a lot to know that the person that you loved and you shared a bed with, and you shared, you broke bread and money and time and energy, and and for them to just walk away and act like it was nothing. Damn, like it's a hard pill to swallow. But like I said, when you can go inside, and it does hurt, it hurts to part ways with someone. But when you go inside and heal internally and love yourself to the point where your cup is overflowing, when someone starts to hurt you or they're mistreating you, you can walk away because you love yourself more. Kick them off that pedestal. Put yourself on the pedestal, and I guarantee you things will start to change for you, because things have already started to change for me. Me being able to get on here and share my story, and you guys being able to relate to me on it, it lets me know that I'm not alone. I'm not alone. So, and you guys are not alone either. Y'all are not alone either. So, love is love, and let's be on this healing journey together, because 2021 is coming in, and we are not going to take no crap from no one, okay? We're going to practice self-love. We're going to stop parenting these grown men and women. We're going to love on our babies. We're going to love on ourselves. And we are going to attract more love, because we're going to open our hearts, and we're going to open our mouths, and we're going to tell people, how to treat us and what we're not going to put up with. And that's how it's going to be. Okay, are y'all with me? All right, guys. Love is love, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good day.